S-U-N and S-O-N are two different words and are not synonymous. And you need to understand, I have never talked about the two words. I'm talking about the concept, the conceptual idea of the light of the world representing spiritual and intellectual light, as opposed to the prince of darkness. I'm talking about the concept, the idea that Jesus is referred to symbolically as the sun in the sky. Well, if the sun and sun are two different words and are not synonymous, this is what the great theological thinkers of the 10th century are saying, then explain this. If you're in the dark, follow the sun. It's an encoded symbolic metaphor for the war between the sun and the evil prince of darkness. So that's the greatest story ever told, is the war between light and darkness in the human mind. So we're left with the fact that modern day Christianity is an encoded metaphor for the symbolic attributes of the sun. Truly, the sun is our risen Savior, the light of the world. Of course, the sun is your risen Savior. It does that every morning about 5 o'clock. It rises. And it is your Savior. If you don't think so, wait till it don't come up. So the whole idea of modern Christianity is an encoded symbolic metaphor for the sun, who brings light and life and warmth into the human world. The ancients every morning would pray and thank God for sending his Son, our risen Savior. This is a very ancient and old religion. Basically, we call it sun worship. And as I said, Jesus is now referred to as God's Son, S-O-N, but in fact, it is S-U-N. Here in the Catholic Church, we have children being taught that this is a symbol for Jesus, God's Son, the light of the world. Of course, the sun is the light of the world. Here's the Pope leading over 1 billion Catholics in sun worship. You see correctly, it's the sun.